So if you guys are like me, you probably die in Modern Warfare to a lot of weird ways, and one of those weird ways, ironically, is COD timing. If you guys don't know what COD timing is, that's when, let's say you're aiming down sights, and you're looking at a doorway for 20 seconds, because you know someone's going to come out of there, and then the second you stop looking at that doorway, and you look somewhere else, someone pops up at that door and drops you. That is what COD timing is, and this stuff probably happens to you guys a lot, but we're not only going to be talking about that today, we're going to be talking about a bunch of tips to help you guys not die so much in Modern Warfare, to help you guys get that KD higher and to raise it like crazy. So these are some of the best tips I could give you guys in order to stay alive as long as possible. What is up, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to another Modern Warfare video. Today we're going to be talking about staying alive and stop dying, man. We all got to raise that KD, and speaking of KD, let me know what yours is down in the comments below. And yeah, I want to see what everyone's KD is. I want to see where you guys average and all that kind of stuff. And if you guys can subscribe to the channel if you're new around here with those notifications turned on. We are literally only 4,000 subscribers away, or actually less than 4,000 subscribers away from 500k, which is insane. And I want to thank everyone who's ever supported the channel, even if this is your first video of mine ever watching. That is absolutely awesome. So if you guys can sub and turn on those notifications, I would truly appreciate that. Drop a like. We're gonna go for 994 likes this video, and let's get straight into it. So COD timing, man, this is the one I want to talk about first, but I also got 5 other things I want to help you guys with in order to stay alive. But COD timing, there's not much you can do about it, dude. Like, you're gonna die. That's just how it is. It's like some weird thing that happens in the universe that every single time you look down one area for too long, the minute you move, the second, the millisecond you stop looking there, someone's gonna pop out of there and smack you. And I mean, this happens to everyone. So what I do to counter this is I don't stay still aiming down sights too long. I just don't do it because I don't want to get COD timed, and I think that's the only way to like just not get COD timed, man. But let's get on to the actual tips within this video. So you don't want to ever get caught reloading, and this one might sound like a very simple tip. It might sound like something that you should already know, but there's a lot of people out there who have a reloading addiction, and yes, it is a real thing. I have it myself, where every single time you get a kill, you have to reload your gun, or you feel like you're not going to win the next gunfight. You feel like you're going to run out of bullets, but dude, you got like 20 bullets in your mag. You don't have to reload right away, and that leads to a lot of your deaths. Like, I want you guys to actually pay attention to the way you play next time. Once you start reloading, you're gonna die a lot more than you actually think you do while reloading. So make sure you guys aren't doing that too often. I mean, go ahead, reload, sit in the corner to reload, but don't do it out in the open. So many people do it out in the open, and that is literally the worst you could probably do to yourself. Now, the next tip I want to talk about is not getting baited. This is one thing you definitely don't want to do. If there's an enemy and you guys get into a gunfight, but you guys are really far from each other, none of you kill each other because you both hide behind an object really fast, he's gonna wait for you to come to him. He's gonna try and bait you. He's gonna head glitch behind something. He's gonna catch you while you're sprinting, while you're out in the open, anything. He's gonna catch you doing anything, and if you just stay in the same spot and don't move, he might concussion you. He might do anything in order to actually kill you. So what I really recommend is once you get into one of those long-range gunfights and you guys actually get into a stalemate where nobody dies, just leave. Get the heck out of there, or instead do the baiting yourself. And what you should do for this is, if the guy is waiting for you, leave a little bit. Go somewhere where he does not expect you to be, and then pop him off like that. Throw a grenade or a C4 in his direction. Do something to get him out of there. But in all honesty, I would just leave that gunfight and pretend it never even happened, and that way you guys won't die and your KD won't go lower. So just don't ever get baited. Be the one who does the baiting yourself. If you see enemies running towards you, pop out of a window and then hide, and don't stay in that same room, but go somewhere where they have to run through that area in order to get to that room if they want to kill you. That way you guys can kill them while their back is turned against you, and it's just so much easier. So make sure to do stuff like that. Now, one that I always talk about, and this is like, dude, this is literally like, you gotta stop doing this, man. If you do this, you're exactly like me, because I do it as well, and that is seeking revenge. You gotta stop seeking revenge in Modern Warfare. I do this as well all the time, man, and it's just hard. So let's say somebody kills you, you might want to go back and kill him, but you're angry, you're not even thinking, dude. So you run back there, you're just so angry, you try to aim at him, but he pops you again. You get angrier, you try to go back to him, he pops you again. Guys, it's not worth it. If somebody kills you once, cool, whatever, move on, play the other side of the map, do what you gotta do, and don't ever seek revenge. I do it a lot, man, and I have to say, it sucks. Now, another one I want to say is never ever be predictable. Don't be that guy that everybody knows how you play. if you get shot at, if you're running, for example, you're running in the middle of, let's say, Piccadilly, alright? You're where the buses are. You're running outside in the open, you get shot, you run in between the buses in the middle, and then you just wait there for the enemy to come to you. That is very predictable. That enemy knows you're waiting for him. He knows that he's going to get a free kill if he just jumps in there, concussions you, jumps shots you, does whatever he wants. He's going to drop you. What you should instead do is, let's say he's in front of one of the buses and he shoots you, you go into the middle, run around all the way to where he is. That way his back will most likely be turned on you and you'll be able to get that free kill, and he won't be able to kill you, and this will hopefully keep you alive. But dude, I have to say, Piccadilly was probably the worst example I could give, because there's going to be someone at every single spot possible on that map ready to kill you. So, you know what, let's just forget about Piccadilly. It's good for search and destroy, and I think that's about it. But now, I want to go on to another one, and this is one that I really need to talk to you guys about, because people think this is camping, and in my honest opinion, it's not camping, dude. So we're going to talk about it, and that is using every single head glitch to your advantage. You got to do it, man. A head glitch is pretty much when there's an object. It could be a garbage can, it could be a car, it could be just a little short wall. Anything that you could look over and the enemy could only see your head when he looks in your direction. You got to use those things as much as you possibly can. There's so many areas to do this in the game. Not only does it make you a very hard target to hit, you could actually lean on the thing as well, or you can mount on the thing as well sometimes, and it just makes your recoil so much better. You guys could control your gun so much easier and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, sure, if you're that one guy who has a light machine gun and you're sitting on the same head glitch the whole entire game, then yeah, you are a camper, and I'm sorry to say it, you are, then you should probably uninstall the game if that's all you do every single game. But no, if you guys actually go ahead and use head glitches to your advantage, if you sit there for like 10 seconds because you know an enemy's gonna come, that is not camping. You know that dude's coming there. That is 100% not camping whatsoever. And I hate people who say it's camping, dude. It's not, man. You're using part of the map to your advantage, and I don't see why not. If you don't do it, the enemy's gonna do it, and you're just gonna get frustrated. Now, another one I want to talk about is how you play the map as well. A lot of people play these maps, they just go in camping and waiting for enemies, or they go in full on rushing anywhere they possibly can just to get as many kills. So you got two different sides to this. You got the camper, who's probably getting 9 kills in the entire game. Sure, he might only die once or twice, but you get like maximum 9 kills, dude. That's not cool. And then you got the guy who's rushing like crazy, who gets 50 kills, but he also has like 48 deaths. So that as well is not good. You guys don't want this to raise your KD. You want to go something like maybe 25 and 3, 25 and 4. Something like that would actually be considered good. Even 18 and 4 would be pretty good as well. And to do that, you got to play the maps in a certain way. You got to rush when you know that you could rush. And you got to camp when you know that camping is going to help you out a lot better. So a quick example for this is if your teammates are all dying on the other side of the map and you're alone on one side, you should know that you should not rush that area, because there's going to be probably 1 or 2 enemies waiting for you and stuff like that. So you should probably camp it out a little, try to rotate to where your teammates are dying and pick off the enemies as they try to push forward. And then the opposite goes that if you want to rush like crazy, if you see that one side of the map is completely empty, go through that side of the map, rush right through if you have to, flank the enemies, and when you flank the enemies, you get up behind them, you start dropping them like crazy, and they don't see it coming. But now what you got to watch out is footsteps, because those are very loud in this game. So I really recommend that if you are rushing a lot, definitely use dead silence. It's 100% needed. If you don't use dead silence, you're playing it wrong. So that is the tips, guys. Never get caught reloading. Don't get baited. Instead, you should be the one baiting people. Never ever 100% ever seek revenge on people. Never play predictably. Let the enemies think you're going to be somewhere, and then you pop up somewhere else. Use head glitches, every single one to your advantage, and play the maps the way you want to play. If you're rushing it, you got to do it. And stay away from the middle. I forgot to tell you guys that. Do not go to the middle of the map. Unless you're going to like a window in the middle of the map so you can see the enemies running by, sure, but try to stay away from the middle as much as you possibly can, because it's just not worth it, dude. You're going to get shot in so many different directions, and I don't recommend being there whatsoever. And these tips, I haven't really given you guys, like the don't get baited, I never gave you guys, the never be predictable, I never gave you guys, and all that kind of stuff. And I have given you guys the never seek revenge, because come on, man, everyone does it. But nonetheless, thank you for watching this video. If you guys could let me know your KD down in the comments below, that would be absolutely amazing. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. Like I said, less than 4,000 away from 500,000. Thank you, every single one of you. That is insane. and drop a like on this video, guys. Like I said, we're gonna go for 994 likes on this one. That would be super cool if we could hit it. Anyways, thank you for watching. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.